What's happening, Taurus? I forgot to close the window. Let's see if it gets rowdy. If it gets rowdy, I'll shut it down. Okay, so coming in on some very information. Interesting information. So I put interesting and information together as one word and made infamy, which would be my dyslexia. I make up words all the time. It's like a laziness, I swear. Anyways, okay, so we've got some situation going on here that is the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. So, the way I see it is somebody is now becoming undone from the past. So there was something in the past, right, which is what the Six of Cups is about, that past life kind of nostalgia, okay? Eight of Swords in reverse, letting it go. So no longer becoming trapped, because in this card, it's about, yes, okay, she's trapped around all this mental block, right? But she's also choosing not to see. And okay, this one's a little bit unsure. I can't really tell. But in most decks, the person that's all confined like this can actually get out of it. Like, they can just pull the string and get out and take the blindfold off and boom. There's nothing holding them there other than their own mental prison. Okay? So that's actually a good, yeah. So getting out of the mental block, the mental prison of the past. Like, also past, like brainwashing, you know, like you could have been brainwashed to believe certain things and you're now growing out of it. You know, you're getting out of that mental cap. You know, like I've seen it in my parents. I've seen it in people. Like, they are so driven by other people's words that they don't even know why they're doing it. And when you question them about their motives, all they can say is, well, somebody else does it. And it's like, okay, well, way to be original and way to stick to your guns. Like, what? People are waking up. They're waking up from ties of the past, man. Especially if people die. You know, those you know, old timers die off, like in their 90s, 80s, 90s, 100s. You know, like that releases people from the past. You know, that releases trauma, that releases hidden secrets. And there is some pretty big secrets being revealed right now because of recent discoveries. Sure, okay. So, being released from the past, we get the Two of Wands with the King of Cups. So it's really like somebody decides that they're going to move towards, well, actually, we don't really know what's going to move you now, do we? Let's do this deck. We're going to do this deck. So, there's definitely not anybody else in this reading that we really have to be talking about. So I'm just going to keep the energy on you. Whoa. Oof. So something really got shattered, okay, with this past. And it's the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. But like, look at the Seven of Cups. When you reverse it, the sun comes out. You know, when the Seven of Cups is upright, that means there's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of kryptonites. There's a lot of things that you can fall into involuntarily, but voluntarily, you know? And then it's like no longer being blocked. Like this cup now, there's just, there's just that one cup in the middle. That's it. There's just one cup, and that's your cup. And it's been risen now against all the other ones. And there's a mental block that's being released, like we talked about with this past. That's the block. Like that's a block right there. And it's in reverse now. So this has really, energy has really shifted. And okay, one thing I have to be kind of honest about is in the future, we've got this 5 of Cups with the Hermit. Okay, and I kind of see, like hurt being alone. Like I think you're going to need some time by yourself. And sometimes that's sad, but you have to undo the things that were done in order to press to the future. And once you really look in and concentrate on what's happening on the inside, that's where your true light gets shown. And learning that, this might have been a kind of a sad journey, like knowing that you were so mentally blocked is somebody just took things from you, and like that really messed you up. Having something and then having it taken, having something and then having it taken. So now when you realize that now things are going to come into your life, and it's going to be a lot more heartfelt, the things that do come in, you might get a little bit down. And, like, you got to get shitty to get better, you've got to be shitty to get better. Thank you, coach. Sometimes you got to be unhappy to get yourself happy, but it's that inner light that's going to light you up. It's no longer looking at situations and being upset about them. Now it's moving forward. Yes, it is a little upsetting with what you're moving forward in, but it's to find your inner light, your inner voice, your inner path. And this is a little bit of a spiritual journey for Taurus. Like this is going to unblock your paths, and you need to be ready for that mentally. So this mental unblock is going to change how you function, and this is going to be over the next year, of being alone and on your path and figuring out what Taurus needs now to replace what was once a part of you. We got 8 minutes. Let's see what the animals want to say. Oh, beautiful. Look what you got. The Phoenix. Like, how sexy is that card? Woof. Center stage. So the Phoenix. Judgment. The Phoenix is judgment. And then what's the hyena? Knight of Wands. Judgment, Knight of Wands. So rebirth, new phase, and really rising from the ashes. Like, you really had to burn yourself down to find the fire to move into this next phase. And you know what? If it's anger that fires you up, it's anger that fires you up. At least you're not killing anybody, and you're recognizing your emotions and you're letting them out. That's the whole point of the Hermit. Even if it's rage like you couldn't believe, let it out, scream it out, say things in the shower so you can cleanse yourself, by, you know, some clearing crystals. This is just selenite. You know, hold on to them. You can put them on your crown while you're in the shower. Let the salt run over you. You know, mental blocks and anything to do with your mental state is so important that needs to get dealt with before anything can move forward. So Taurus, rise again, my friend. Rise again. See you later.